All right, hey guys, what's up? Here's hole number 8. So many different ways to play this one. We'll have to just see what the wind is. I don't even know what to prepare, so I just kind of brought Apocalypse. But this is a very wind-specific hole. Ooh. So I do believe that's very similar to last year's. And if you have something along the lines of a jewel ball, that's the way that I did this last time. I'm thinking with that wind, jewel ball probably going to be pretty maxed out, to be honest with you. I can't see this going too far, but there's still kind of two ways to do this. You can do this a little bit more with a precision shot and just try to send it through these trees. The jewel ball method that I like kind of lands over here a little bit more and we go around the trees with curl, kind of similar to this, but I don't believe this 3-point ball is going to be able to get down there and get around the tree. Maybe able to. It looks like it might, maybe with a little bit different alignment that would have been okay with that 3-pointer. But that's, more or less one way to do it. You can also go with kind of like a precision Thor's hammer shot as well. So here we're going to go jewel ball. It is going to land down here. So with that in mind, I really think I can go full topspin here without having to worry. And in terms of my alignment, you can see with where I am over here towards the right of the fairway, we need to kind of make sure that we avoid this tree. So that's more or less what you can see that I'm doing. Let's see here. So far, so good. Don't hit the fairway. So had to just come in on that. Now, that might be very wind specific too. If the wind gets up there a little bit larger, that may have been perfect. So, you do gotta kind of just play your wind accordingly. But as you can see, maybe just a little hair too much. What we want is for it to gently kind of graze that rough on the second, because you don't want to take too much rough on that second bounce, because what will end up happening half the time, that second bounce might catch up and you might get caught in the rough if you don't land aggressively enough towards the edge of the fairway. So if it is going to get that catch-up bounce, you need that second hop to be within, 5 yards of the fairway edge, so it does still roll out. But if it gets that nice scoot down a long bounce and roll out, it should be able to roll the whole way down that hill. But again, do you want to rely on it definitely rolling down, because it could get caught up? So you do want to make that second bounce just a little bit more aggressive towards the bottom. Now I'm going to go over this shot because this is going to be an important one to know. You may wind up in here. It's really just going to be kind of a wind specific. As you can see, I landed only like right here. If I would have caught it, just a couple more yards shorter, just a little bit different hop, we may have been okay. And it's not something that you can kind of guarantee that you'll never be here. So, but in terms of my ring adjustments, it's going to be very minimal. So I could essentially play no wind. But I'm thinking, somewhere in the neighborhood of half a bar. So kind of like this. And more so than anything, just kind of comes down to perfect ball. You can see I catch a great ball. So it is going to just slide off to the left with perfect ball. You got your eagle. You got to be thinking that you're not always going to get the same first and second bounces. So you really do need, more rehearsals on that. The more times you see it, the more situations you put yourself in, the more comfortable you get. Because you're going to have to know, you might need to know that back bunker shot. You may need to know a couple different rough spots that you may, because again, it's just not going to play out consistently each and every time that you can just say, well, yeah, I'm going to be in the exact same spot every time. It'd be nice if you are. But it really comes down to kind of perfect ball timing, where you land on the first hop, kind of dictates the way that it's going to run out. So just be mindful of that tree. You don't want to great ball it into the trees. So you will want to kind of create that nice angle like I'm doing to kind of bend it around the trees. So, you know, good luck with that hole. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you guys on 9 momentarily.